Welcome back, Sid.
Finish with that log, so we...
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosmos.
Look, it's Sid.
Clive, is everything all right?
Oh, hey, word of your... No one seems keen. Any news while we were away? None worth mentioning. Should be back any day. Understood. Still can't work that one. There must be better places than the hull of a gun. Yeah, this is where she's chosen, and I'm sure she has.
Back from your mission?
One might say the same of you.
I'll have you know that only 4... So, could it be that you've... Very well then. To absolutely no one's surprise. Well, mostly army. But the real question is... Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason, she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian. Lawsman Harpocrates.
Now that, welcome home.
I believe this belongs...
Ready? Would that I could do the same. That said, I have it without act.
Please.
I fear it is not more. Mayhap we'll...
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts. Always got a pocket.
Hush now. We all know that...
The twins seem well.
Aye. The loss of their parent Titan took much from us then, and the wounds that remain.
Which is why we must give them...
That we must.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Oh, Tome said the hideaway is built inside an airship.
Not back a blink. It looks good, Clive.
I'd had that brand for so what it was like.
The scalpel did most. Ah, before I forget.
Not a stolus.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the Tavern Crown for me.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this... This is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well. What would make Martha leave the rest? What do we know?
Some lads from the Imperial blood was spilled, but somewhere in the middle of it all.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. They've strung up everyone who's ever set... I know it sounds like that. Naturally, old Mum.
And now she's fallen into that.
Couple of cursed break. They should speed up the...
Don't worry, Otto.
With that log.
Welcome back, Sid.
Damn blight. Aside from the lake water, that's one way of putting that slurry will keep it. Assuming we had any. Doubt the old tub's got...
Of course, your skiff is our only
Well, to make pitch, now, and it just so happens.
Sounds easy. Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth. Can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home. find it. Margot. Yeah.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon. The boys from the garrison.
Let's get you to a physical.
Sid? I trust you don't mind, and it appears...
They're saying the Imperials ascended. Martha tried to step in and come.
Any idea?
Judging by their tracks.
To the Abbey shelter.
A bastard and I will go after them.
We will. But, if one of the locals heard something, I don't know how big this is, but...
You do the same.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
Hulling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
If those horses touch it.
Look. Up ahead. Martha.
Don't worry about me.
Tell us what
happened?
The Black Shield.
The bastards caught wind. The poor souls.
Then, Martha.
I think so.
Black Shield. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire. Careful. Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
I thought you...
They drove the bear.
Wait. Colluding with the enemies of the
And for their crimes shall they be punished. To dwell in darkness that we may...
How dare you speak?
Clive.
This won't... Is that all of them?
I think so. I didn't see the abbot. The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in them.
Clive.
We're friends of Martha.
Are the Imperials?
They are.
Tell Martha.
In here! We found us.
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot with the bearers.
No, they didn't. They knew the fate that awaited.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves.
I've gathered the bearers' remains.
There's a drawbridge not far. If the abbot was still with us, I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain.
answered us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball. Fire and flame! Nice try. See that coming. That must be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse.
And now they are truly...
I hope so.
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. Cole is worried about...
All right.
No one survived.
I'm sorry.
Doesn't mean I won't. Cole said you cast Theron, but it should have been me. This...
How? You could...
But I did. The rumors started moons ago. But I assumed it nothing but a ghost story.
And in ordinary times you would... Which begs the question. My mother obviously has a hand in this.
And picking what goes on in that woman, if those Imperials think they can come in here... Oh, before I forget, he asked me to tell you...
Then we must as well.
We can't stay long.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperial... in the world is going on?
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Try not to move.
Oi! Of course you are now. Question?
Chocobo.
You heard me right. Not just Whiteheart and Herf.
Chocobo.
It's true. Oh, go on.
All right.
There's a...
Where can I...
I saw him cut across the... You saved Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird and all. And don't worry.
I'm sure
And good luck to you.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo. A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one. Speaking of Brit, looks like they went that way. These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
We got you cornered. You didn't think you've been bad for business.
Not around here.
Oh.
Because she's something of a... You hurt her. All right, then.
I've heard
You're safe now. White Hart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be. Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! He isn't over! I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, are you sorting the whole...
Thankfully.
Well, I'll be... No, I reckon our feathered bird like her would have cost a pretty...
Well...
Oh, no, sorry.
What is it, girl?
She wants her Told you. And
Is that it?
Well, bugger me if they... Oh! Doesn't she, Cotton Ant?
She does indeed.
Ah. Oh, I'll be sad, just don't you worry. You hear that, White Hart? You seem off. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my car on the...
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Anyhow.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you. Come on. Straight home now. Where's Gav?
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, You remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sanbreque. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the Mother Crystals. Four Mother Crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Think it's all right to touch him?
It's not deep.
Won't be long now, Martel. See,
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just...
It's good to know.
Martel's pride and joy. I took it, and not only is it...
Impressive.
I thought this first... You couldn't take...
It'll be nice.
Oh, she always... Here you go.
Room's as ragged as...
So Martha's all right.
Yep. Ah, yes. I'll stick with Nectar. The hunt board. It's where the curse break just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted. Right. The people of Valisthea, the last thing they need is ungodly, and perhaps I can.
Oh, Clark.
The patrons, what does that mean?
Oh, no. That's still me. I still Is everything we've received and everything promised. All yours. I don't have that one. You do. Here you are. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Clive. Anything catch your eye? Seen enough?
You two look like you could use some.
Martel.
Weren't she the girl from the...
Of course she...
Aye, and brave as a bane might.
Please up. She'd have been proud.
A gift from the backyard.
Blimey, these take me. Old Sid, he'd have them right from the branch, made Martel livid. Not that...
That sounds like the Sid.
Planning on keeping that lot... Hang on. I'm glad to see someone carried on what reckon should be happy knowing all that. Clive, tell the lad down in the...
Well, you can leave the basket with me.
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's... The curse breakers, they were clearly very...
They remembered her. I suppose she was very kind. Even she put everything into her work. When she died, I named it...
And through you. By the way...
Of course not. They like your fruit, Martel?
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber. Come on.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Thought they were loyalists.
Jill.
Rosaria must be... would we,
Of course, your lordship.
What business could the Black Shield...
Then they must be here.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller?
I ain't got much, but what's mine is yours, for a price. I'd pay more if I could. I reckon that's fair. I'll find it a good home. I suppose we won't be seeing you again?
Excuse me.
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring. The Empire wants answers on what the...
Don't they, Chuck?
Keep your ears open, eh? You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. You seen him?
I'm sorry.
The Black Sheep. At least I think there was a Black...
Was this the first time they've...
What do you think?
If only we were.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know.
How'd you get it?
But we need to find out. Greetings, friend.
I know that.
We couldn't help note...
Don't you go telling... I speak for the people of this. You are to leave and...
May I at least...
I don't know who you are or what brings you. The Empire is a harsh master. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's right, this village will...
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosaria would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Ever since the upholstery, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The Mother Crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it. More of my mother's men.
Farewell.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true sword of Rosaria. Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry. Come on. Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
We're approaching near a bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith. Back to the stables, Carl.
Didn't happen to come by way of Oldhill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just...
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage back home.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
This is no time to ride. Come on.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better. That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Let us pass! My children are starving!
Have mercy.
Voice-rinsed dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here.
Oh, good enough for
Fuck off.
Find it, chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all.
I said, where were you, filth? Back to your sties. Cut you down with
Bastard! Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
I thought we might be able to reason with...
I suspect everyone... Was that the only way?
Officially, yes. My uncle once told me that the Lazarus... We'll find our way into the city.
If you're sure, do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Yeah!
Be safe.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Not abandoned, then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out. Or not.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Huh? Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
We can speak inside.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But We've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son?
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
In the flesh.
Tell us then, so...
Nothing fancy. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardian, this will allow us to... While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers...
How small exactly?
Small enough. Now that I have you and Lady Jill for company.
But until we arrived, that was your...
So Wade.
Very good.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade.
There is but one thing which putting an end...
And so we...
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Fly, Ambrosia. Look at me sideways. How long now?
The bastard.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
What is it now?
We bear a message for the Vice.
Ha! That a pair of could guard all— Die! For us, area!
For us, area!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear. Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another one of them to fight their battles for them.
More dragons.
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point, that this land is in dire need of cleansing.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this. We finish him. Answer in time.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battle to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it. As we always have, and always will.
For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. All right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to her serene holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Madu in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster?
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us, then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted,
She'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
I didn't take you.
Oh, this? I borrowed it from old... Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? From spit roasts?
If it's my...
Well, I'm no hunter, but you're made of sternness.
Something tells me you won't be...
Fantastic!
So...
chances. The only problem is a beast, no doubt. Most...
Does the book say anything?
Well, only that the sweet is...
Roses. One of the butchers in Martha's...
Typical nobles.
How did we never hear about these guardians of the flame?
billets being posted every...
Clive!
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn, and if I'm honest, he ain't been... Normally it only takes... Something's getting him down. It's like he's lost his... I'm thinking he might...
Fine.
I knew you'd...
But if he doesn't want to talk...
All right, now, He'll only smell a... Wait a bit.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
What's it got to do?
August was worried. I thought you...
I told you.
Clive, just talk to him. Please, mate.
Not the sort of...
Why didn't you tell...
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye. Anyway, the other day, she shows me... Made my stuff. Should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was there. You got what you can...
All right. I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Didn't think...
Blackthorn's always taken pride. Something tells me this is if he has doubts.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that, assuming you're happy to...
Too bloody right.
Glad to hear it. Karen, Blackthorn mentioned that you'd
And he ain't been himself.
Sorry, so didn't think Blackthorn cared. But it were nicely put together, that's for certain. Makes all his stuff to order. But the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit.
You don't know where we might...
Like I said, he don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasts.
I see.
He did tell me something. Apparently...
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. Now, where the bleeding hell was it?
Thank you, Karen.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best...
I'll leave the hunting to you while you get on with that.
Good idea.
Typical nobles.
Good day. Dear. See.
The crystals we get from the tail are all but worthless.
This is no time to ride. Good girl. Time to fight. Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew. You deserve a rest. Vogel, look sharp. To me, boys.
Help me, boy.
Is something there, boy? Could that be our man? Are you all right?
That griffin caught me before I could get...
More likely then.
The name's Camille.
Not so lowly from what I... Do you remember selling to a
Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my... Didn't stop a bot.
It's not her who...
Well...
You should be.
Blacksmiths are proud folk, and I don't imagine an impressive sword. Ideally, actually...
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff if your man's a
You sure?
Well, and thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to...
In that case?
I'd be much... Right. You sent...
Will do. Hopefully this will sweeten Black.
And with a bit of luck, Clive. How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this.
You're joking.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were a skilled...
So that's his secret. Craft a few times too. No wonder it's... And that's no ordinary... Oh, this...
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do... Turns out, he's from... But our friend Camille guards a long-held family...
Then we better keep this...
Listen, still.
That was the idea. Clive's idea.
It's good to have you back.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly. And don't get me started how much. I reckon I can make something about as good. Anyway, enough narrowing.
Looks like we won't be needing it.
As if there was a better one out there. I wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like... Right, now that's thanks, Clive.
back, are you? So, what'll it be? That it? Fine.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other.
Ah, welcome.
Unwanted violets.
You're looking for scorpions to chuck them in the pot, and even if they were,
Do these...
I dare say they...
Thank you.
Stay sharp.
After what the Empire did to Martha's lot, I'd be daft to stay.
Don't you go causing any trouble now.
Come on.
Yeah!
Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against. I better get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad.
Did you find...
I did indeed.
Marvelous! Let's...
You wouldn't be wrong.
I present Chance's Stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm mad.
Well... Odin's, and yet... It takes a moment.
I
must share this gift. I won't rest until it's steaming a single mouthful.
I'm